Mountaineering. Mountaineering, also called mountain climbing, the sport of attaining or attempting to attain high points in mountains regions mainly for the pleasure of climb, although the term is often loosely applied to walking up low mountains that offer only moderate difficulties. It is more properly restricted to climbing in localities where the terrorism and weather conditions present such hazards that for safety a certain amount of previous experience will be found necessary. For the untrained, mountaineering is a dangerous pastime. Mountaineering differs from other outdoor sports in that nature alone provides the field of action and just about all the challenges for the participant. Climbing mountains embodies the thrill and produced by testing one's courage, resourcefulness, cunning, strength, ability, and stamina to the utmost in a situation of inherent risk. Mountaineering, to a greater degree than other sports, is a group of activity which each member both supporting and supported by the group's achievement at every stage. For most climbers, the present pleasures of mountaineering lie not only in the conquest of a peak but also in the physical spiritual satisfactions brought about through the intense personal effort, ever increasing proficiency, and contact with natural grandeur. History. Early attempts to ascend mountain peaks were inspired by other than sporting motives, to build altars or to see if spirits actually haunted one's forbidden heights, to get an overview of one's own or a neighboring countryside, or to make new meteorological or geological observations. Before the modern era, history recorded few attempts to ascend mountain peaks for mere sake of the accomplishment. During the 18th century, a growing number of natural philosophers, the scientists of their day, began making field trips into the Alps of Europe to make scientific observations. The area around Chamonix, France, became a special attraction to those investigators because of the great glaciers on the Mont Blanc chain. Mountaineering is in a contemporary sporting sense, was born when a young Genovese scientist, Horace Benedict de Saussure, on a first visit to Chamonix in 1760, viewed Mont Blanc at 15,771 feet (4,807 meters), the tallest peak in Europe, and determined that he would climb to the top of it or be responsible for its being climbed. He offered prize money for the first ascent of Mont Blanc, but it was not until 1786, more than 25 years later, that his money was claimed by Chamonix doctor